internet service at the same rate that they are offering to their own division that offers internet service. So if you sign up for internet through Simpatico, they have to sell the bulk capacity to Simpatico at the same rate as they are selling it to these third parties. Like exactly, like Primus, or there's a number of others. And that's the way it was, and everything was well with the world. And then Bell bought CTV, and they have Express View, and they're like, oh no, there's all these people watching TV over the internet. How do we stop them from doing that? Well, so that they will.
So how do we charge them for doing that?
Not even. It's almost stopping them.
Oh really?
Yeah, well,
they want to.
Yeah. So that they will actually, keep their Express View subscription and everything. And the arrival of Netflix in Canada was one of the big things for them. The cable companies do a different version of the same game.
Yeah.
And so what they did is they managed to convince the CRTC to force. So for example, if you're with Bell and you pay for your internet, you get a certain amount of speed, and then you have a maximum amount you're allowed to download per month. In Ontario, it's 25 gigabytes. In Quebec, it's about 60. If you go through one of these third parties, which is what I do, my limit is 200.
So which one is that, your third party?
Tech savvy. With Primus, you've got other ones that have a different limit. So Bell has actually managed to convince the CRTC to force these third-party providers who are already paying for the bandwidth at the same bulk rate to have to impose upon their own clients the same limit that Bell imposes on its clients.
Wow.
So when this came out, there was a bit of an uproar, and Bell said, well, no, the ruling didn't go entirely in our favor, because we also had demanded that 15% of the extra profits that are going to be generated would be kicked back to us automatically, and the CRTC said no to that. So, yeah, ridiculous. So there was a huge uproar and petitions and everything, and apparently now it's being reviewed. Harper has ordered review of the...
all the opposition parties.
Thank you, Mouse. Bert, Montgomery just came out with an announcement saying this is against, or is anti-competition.
It's not anti-competition. It's beyond anti-competition. It's pure. I don't know what there is a word for it, but
Socialistic.
Air Canada is
it's pure political bribery, essentially. The head of the CRTC has been a Rogers employee, which does the same thing through their cable network in Toronto for 15 years, and the entire rest of the CRTC board is all ex-telecom executives. It's